maritime history and everyday fun. And this month, the National Museum of the Great Lakes here in Toledo is celebrating Women's History Month with the women who made the Great Lakes. Kate Vanesky and Ellen Kennedy are here with your invitation. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Of course, we have ladies here to talk about it this morning, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, when we think about the Great Lakes, I don't know that we necessarily think women, right? But there's a lot of history here that involves women, and why not talk about it this month, right? So you guys decided, let's have some drinks. Let's invite everybody to the museum.
You know, we're just looking for new ways to engage people in history. And so that's one way to engage a different type of group and what's happening, and to be able to open up the museum after hours in a way that most people don't get to experience. That's cool. It's kind of cool.
So you brought a couple of things with you. I would imagine this is just a sample of what people can experience when they come to the event. Talk a little bit about what we have here. I have no idea.
Yes. So we brought some equipment that was used by lighthouse keepers on the Great Lakes. The Great Lakes had a hugely extensive system of lighthouses, and that meant that there was somebody having to manage and operate every single one of them, and quite a few of them were women. One of the women that we talk about in our exhibits, Harriet Colfax, actually ran a lighthouse for 43 years from 1861 until 1905. And so this was the kind of equipment she was using. This would have held the kerosene oil. And so she was having to carry these up stairs full. They had to.
I bet that got quite heavy too.
Yes. She had 3 lights to manage. One she was reaching by a rowboat. Before they were using the kerosene, they used a lard that they had to keep heated so it didn't congeal. And so occasionally she was finding that she was getting all the way to the lantern and it had hardened and she had to go back. And she was a little woman, and they didn't give her a uniform. She was still wearing a full dress and doing all of this work. So.
Yeah, so just an example of some of the incredible women who helped our Great Lakes operate, right? So, Kate, what can people expect when they come out to this event?
Yeah, it's going to be a fun way to take history in. We'll have drinks, we will have food, you'll have opportunity to roam the museum, we'll have people talking about different stories that particularly revolve around women who made the Great Lakes. So just a unique and interesting way to experience the National Museum of the Great Lakes.
Yeah, if you have been out, this is a different way to experience it, right? And if you haven't, hey, this is a good way to get in, right? To get in and experience. When is this happening?
This is happening Thursday, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. So after work or wherever, just trek on down over and visit us. You can purchase tickets at the door or ahead of time online at NMGL.org.
Very good. So what is this here? This looks like an oil can, right?
Yes, this is for oiling. So lighthouse lenses actually spun. They often had colored lenses, so they were flashing a pattern. All of that movement means they needed to be oiled and kept in shape. So it was multiple times a day, having to go back to the lenses, keep them lit, keep them functioning and oiled.
And there was a lady behind that that job, right? And so we're going to learn about several important ladies here in the Great Lakes. When you come out, this is again on Thursday. If you haven't been to the museum, go check it out. Very cool, and you can experience it after hours too.
Yeah.
Very, very cool as well. All right, ladies, thank you so much for coming today. Appreciate it. Well, if you're headed to warmer and sunny